Hi guys, welcome to our short blog to Annapurna Base Camp, where we were supposed to hike the classic way, but thanks to a twist of fate and some notoriously unpredictable Himalayan weather, we ended up taking the scenic 20-minute helicopter shortcut to Annapurna Base Camp. We were completely rerouted from our classic way to going to Annapurna by taking a shortcut of helicopter for just 20 minutes to reach ABC. We lifted up from Pokhara around 11 am, but the mountains had other plans for us. The weather was closing in fast, and what we should have been a quick flight straight to ABC turned into a 15-minute dash to earliest safe landing spot, Deurali. So with the chopper ride cut short, our trekking boots hit the ground far sooner than expected. The hike was on, so we decided to power through from Deurali, making our next major goal, Machhapuchhre Base Camp, for lunch. We were the only trekkers on the way because of the time, because it was already afternoon. We could see no other trekkers in the way. Everyone left in the morning, and it was quite getting cold as we were climbing up, and we could see embassy from our way, and we were happy and really excited about our next destination. Finally, we reached Machhapuchhre Base Camp. Reaching embassy felt like stepping into a freezer, and a foggy one at that. The views were limited, but the atmosphere was incredible. We refueled with a quick lunch and took a much needed rest, and made a strategic decision of pushing on to ABC that evening. We knew that the morning sunrise was the main event, and we did not want it to miss it. As we continued our journey, the views started opening up, just pure raw mountain beauty. We passed through streams and saw the spectacular landscape unfold right before our eyes. It was really beautiful, and we took all the time to take it all in and keep it in our memories for the whole life.
Maybe next year in Madrid, or on some quiet mountain ridge.
Finally, around 7 p.m., we reached Annapurna Base Camp, the final destination. It was straight to a hot dinner and then crashing into bed ready for the main event. And this is why we rushed. Waking up to that ABC sunrise was utterly magical. Seeing Dhaulagiri, Hinchali and the giant Annapurna South bathed in golden light was a moment I will never forget. We took a moment to soak it all in, and a huge shout out to the hospitality at Hotel Peaceful. This was the hotel we stayed when we were at Annapurna Base Camp. The hospitality was great, and the people and the staffs were very friendly out there. They made our stay incredibly cozy. We clicked millions of pictures, and the special thing is we had pizza for breakfast at 4,130 meters, and that's insane. With full hearts and a very full stomach, it was time to say goodbye to the roof of the world and begin our journey back downhill. That incredible sunrise locked in our memories. It was time to head downhill. Now here's the funny part. Because we had flown most of the way up to Deurali, we didn't actually know the trekking route from there. This descent was entirely new territory for us. Honestly, that made it even better. The weather had completely transformed. Gone were the harsh clouds and cloud. Now we had beautiful sunshine warming our backs. Suddenly, the trail was buzzing with people heading up, so we weren't alone anymore. Seeing those excited, fresh faces really energized us. We were really having fun in our downhill way, and now the mountains finally showed off. The clear, sunny day gave us unobstructed, jaw-dropping views of the peaks that had hidden during our flight up. We were literally hiking through a calendar picture. Every step felt like we were collecting another amazing memory. We were loving the beauty, but we were also incredibly excited for a new path waiting below Deurali. Since we were feeling great and the trail was wide open, we made a quick decision: no stopping. We just kept moving, eager to connect with the rest of the classic ABC route and see what other gems the Himalayas had in store for us. The adventure was not definitely over. The air grew cooler as we began our descent. What an incredible contrast. While we were going downhill, the world opened up to reveal their beautiful waterfalls, their roar, a refreshing soundtrack. But it wasn't all easy going. At some turns, the chilling evidence of the mountain's power lay before us. Patches of old snow landslides that made the path treacherous and slippery.
To walk beside your wandering dance. Maybe next year in Madrid.
A little further down, tucked neatly under the overhang of a massive rock, we found a sanctuary, a beautiful statue of Lord Buddha. It felt like a designated rest point, a silent prayer and respite for all the weary trekkers and the incredible porters who carry the lifeblood of the journey on their backs. The presence of a holy temple right beside another magnificent waterfall added to the sacred atmosphere of the trail. They had one more charming surprise: a cute dog trotting faithfully up the path, diligently following its owner. By the time we reached our goal for the evening, we were utterly exhausted. We finally settled down at Upper Senua, grateful for the warmed dinner and a well-deserved rest. The next morning, a light drizzling met us, a misty curtain over the Himalayas. With our tight schedule, we were determined to reach Ghandruk that same day. The endless stairs down proved to be the day's real challenge. We quickly found a trick, a kind of controlled energetic jumble or side steps on the stairs. It wasn't graceful, but sparing our knees the worst of the pain. I could not film every twist and turn and challenge of the downhill, but some moments are just meant to be lived. Finally, we reached Jinu. From Jinu, we reserved a jeep and we directly went to Ghandruk, the Gurung village. Due to rain, we could not see the panoramic views, but we clicked pictures inside. With our lunch and tea, we finished our journey and came back home.
She moves like a map with no borders, a whisper caught in the wind. I see her boots at the corner cafe with a notebook and